Natural light, sign of the unity between the universe and God, particle and wave was and will be, though to discover that was hard. The light of spirit is God himself, everywhere, never fixated. We grow through culture, science, art, and love gives us lives illuminated. Through our God-given creation, in his spirit, man grew much. His light now at such expansion, more than lightning, blinding such. What with all the light that's gathered, the world isn't a clean place. Men themselves are not quite angels, and though many lonely live. Darkness is not a lack of light, but a prison of light full of such dense negative might that her beams outside can't pull. Like an ant, an elephant battling, so does man and earth combat, the proportions far from equal, and the hope for good worth squat. But if ants, even so little, like an army of tiny sprites, gather many on one issue, they demolish it like fire. From old times, before it was counted, our planet was to man great help, giving him all that he needed, since when from trees to ground he went. Now the moment is arisen that men help the earth instead, with their love towards redemption, with arts and sciences future led. The green earth, once full of life, now a desert lost in mists, it's what we caused in our strife for our narrow, petty needs. Where are the people? They no more. Dogs they have become instead, while the dogs better are still. Where the dogs? They no more. Killed by those people, become insane. Where the children? They no more. Angels now become, before taking birth, while we still line up in relics worship. Where the angels? They no more. Devils now become, all the way around us. Watch your step for one. Is there still love? Can we still have redemption? Don't all our arguments our planet hurt? Hazard gathers us two by two to dig into all we have within us, the billions of neurons to unite into a single being, then to merge. We touch fingers and toes, hands and feet that come from no molds and similar yet. In a supreme harmony we unite into eternity. With generosity we say, hoping that so it will be. Like the sky, eternity is vast, only for those meek of spirit. The communion brought by pleasure of a sudden pain becomes. My neurons are more convoluted, and so clearly much clever than yours. Much greater my ancestors rooted than yours, poor, full of sores. Your hands like a weasel's are not full of diesel. While you love your culture, I dig agriculture. When you don't love, that's far better, for nothing from you will then break. No questions, no turmoil, no chatter, no nothing right after you croak. The girls are more manly, taking care of it all, and entrepreneuring. May man go to hell. They don't want live ones anymore, when you can find them in boxes, though even when choosing at the store, they seem all backward set. Today, no loss to be an idiot, as long as you still have a fat account, and against a well-moneyed brute, even hundreds of learned ones don't count. The boys have computerized love, not losing their tempers that easy. No more jumping fences to court. A card makes it now easy peasy. Creation, left to us by God, much good did us, and evil as well. When man would no longer obey, his arrogance and vanity swelled. And people are no longer themselves, instead they all wish to be gods. From spiritual horizons they made little universe in pockets to fold. Our vanity grown beyond measure, with God all connection we fled, and his Son, to us given his covenant, we killed him outright, out of greed. And because about us he doubted, God then took back his Son to himself, only granting us once in a while a sign that our earth He's still watching. Take away, Lord, from our desires, take away, Lord, from what we can, so we can no longer despoil. May it be that your will be done. The universe is eternal and endless, energy and substance alike. The earth just a drop and a sliver of hope that is teeming with life. The earth, it is finite, partly solid and part atmosphere, and it will not forever endure in the narrowness of its own sphere. It can no longer for us be an infinite garbage disposal, and amongst us most cruel turns out are by far its most powerful dwellers. Energy, so much sought out, without which life cannot be, exists in forms both clean and dirty. The choice is up to man now to see. The trash from all over the world, from energy dirty from us, will kill us in time and throw all whole millennia back into the past. There will be found in our atmosphere an abundance of greenhouse gases that will isolate us from the rest of the cosmos, from which we've still much to receive. We'll consume all that's left on the planet, and our needs will then strangle us all. We'll consume from our trash in the end, till each other will devour after all. On earth there's much power destructive, much greater than what is productive, which, if by sick minds once triggered, can blow our planet to bits. From a big bang in the beginning, to get a big bang in the end, all it takes is only a signal given by a criminal hand. And so we can revert, just for nothing, to the mindless particles of old. If a mastery of mind's not acquired, we will break when colliding, as told. Collisions many, often unhindered, into the endless past can propel us, and not even pain can then limit what the mind can no longer rein in. We decanted from the infinite to the universe a sweet addition. Everything from chaos once arose. Will chaos be then our last edition? The universe is not like earth, just like man is not like God. It will flow forever forth, man, no man, into the future. Man can still continue on, forward, an intelligent being, or instead, will he revert back to mindless particles?